this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
With no fees or minimums on checking accounts, it's no wonder the Capital One bank guy is so passionate about banking with Capital One. If he were here, he wouldn't just tell you about no fees or minimums. He'd also talk about how most Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week to assist with your banking needs. Yep, even on weekends. It's pretty much all he talks about, in a good way. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One, N.A., member FDIC.
Tax season has arrived, and doing taxes without the right help can feel overwhelming. Intuit TurboTax is here now to guide you through it with confidence. Match with a TurboTax full-service expert who handles everything for you from start to finish. Your dedicated expert checks every single deduction and credit to help you get the best possible outcome so you can feel confident you're getting every dollar you deserve. And the best part? You'll see real-time updates on your expert's progress right on your phone while you live your life. Plus, you get unlimited expert help at no extra cost, even on nights and weekends during tax season. Visit TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax full-service experts. Real-time updates only on iOS mobile app.
Brought to you by the reinvented 2012 Camry. It's ready. Are you? Welcome to Stuff You Should Know from HowStuffWorks.com.
Hey, and welcome to the podcast. I'm Josh Clark. There's Charles W. Chuck-a-Luck Bryant. Poor Chuck. He was the little kid who, whose name could never be picked in that song.
Oh, the
in
name
elementary
game.
School yet?
Oh, no,
Josh
it was
Bobosh.
picked. Yeah.
Was it?
Oh, yeah.
By the bad kids?
Everyone that did it thought they were just so clever because they were the first person that ever done that to me. And I was just like, get in line, jerk.
Oh.
Yeah, my name rhymes with bad words.
Yeah.
Big
it
deal.
Definitely does.
So does Josh, though.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
No, it's free and easy. My parents gave it a lot of thought. They're like, what can they call our son? Josh. Nothing. They got nothing on that one.
No.
So they just called me Fatty instead. Doughboy. How's it going?
Good.
Chuck.
Yes.
We've got a little bit of highway stretching out in front of us today.
Are we on the open road?
Route 66, man.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Probably the most iconic road in America.
Most romanticized, for sure.
Yeah.
That's not saying a lot, though. I mean, it is for sure, but how many roads are there really even, like, you know?
Well, I was thinking about that, too. This is a Debbie Ronka article. She's your buddy Freak Girl, right?
Uh-huh.
And she says in the article, like, it is, you know, the most romanticized, the most immortalized road in pop culture. And I was thinking, like, there is nothing else. There aren't any other roads. What other roads are there that are mentioned, like, specifically more than once?
There's not a song called I-285.
There's 85 South.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which is mentioned by Outkast and the group 85 South.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And there's another one called that mentions 85 South. That's all I could think of.
Well, roads back then, and this is one of the basis of this article, is it was a different deal back then. Roads were much more important and meant a lot more than nowadays when you kind of take it all for granted because you can get anywhere.
And my hat's off to the guys who, you know, made sure that Route 66 came into existence because they didn't follow the path that we follow today, which is, you know, when you create a highway, it's to go from point A to point B with as little resistance as possible, as fast as possible, right?
Yeah.
These guys shaped Route 66 so that it literally went through the main streets of small towns throughout America.
That's right, Josh. And these guys are two gentlemen in particular, an Oklahoma real estate agent named Cyrus Avery.
Yeah.
Cyrus?
Sure.
I like Cyrus. And John Woodruff, who was a highway guy. And they were the two big advocates for starting Route 66 from Chicago to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And
well, I think that there was a plan to have a highway from Chicago to Los Angeles.
They were in on the debates on where to take it and how to do it.
And everybody was like, well, we'll just use the old Santa Fe Trail.
Yeah,
why wouldn't we? I mean, it's already, there you go, right there. And Cyrus...
It was good enough for the wagon.
Cyrus was like, oh, no, you don't, because that doesn't go through Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I'm an Okie, and I want this road to go through my home state.
Absolutely.
And by God, if he didn't wrestle it into reality.
Yeah, and I got a stat for you here I found. The reason this was necessary is because from 1910 to 1920, in that decade, 500,000 cars grew to 10 million cars
in the
that
United
decade.
States in 10 years.
Yeah, and we weren't ready for that at all.
No, we weren't, Chuck. That was a huge boom of automobiles, and we basically it was like having going from 500,000 computers to 10 million computers and not having an internet.
Hey,
you know,
that's a nice analogy.
Thanks.
Yeah, so the Associated Highways of America, they developed a plan. It was pretty comprehensive. It wasn't just like, hey, let's build some roads. It was let's link them all. Let's establish a numbering system.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
road signs,
like
uniform road signs.
Absolutely, warning signs, upkeep. How are we going to upkeep all this? It was really comprehensive,
right? Because prior to the creation of the Associated Highways of America plan, it was like immigration today. It's all patchwork, or you know, you never know if you are an illegal immigrant, you don't know what you're going to run into in Illinois,
right?
And if you go to California, you have it's patchwork.
Well, and you would name it. You know, you're like, this is the Lincoln Highway,
right? Or the Santa Fe Trail.
Yeah, from here to here, it's the Lincoln Highway,
right? Yeah, because the same road could be adopted and renamed by any locality. This group had the very a tremendous amount of foresight.
Oh, heck yeah.
In saying, like, no. Like, if we can get people easily from one place to another in these cars, they'll spend money along the way.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
So one of the roads that came into existence out of this Associated Highways of America plan was eventually named Route 66, and it was officially designated on November 11th, 1926, when the National Highway Act was passed, right?
Yes, Josh. Route 66 was born and was a very popular road, and it meant a lot more than here we've got a road. It linked Chicago to L.A., which was a really big deal. It helped bring industry from east to west.
Quickly, too.
Yeah, and this is the 1920s, so it wasn't like the wild, wild west, but the West wasn't like it was today. Thanks to Route 66, it helped, bring it forward and join, the rest of the country.
Right. The whole thing stretched 2,400 miles, right?
Roughly.
Yeah, one of the things that interests me is it's changed so many times and had some carved out or added on or whatever that even the National Scenic Byways Association can say exactly how long it was.
Right.
Right, but roughly 2,400 miles.
Yeah.
And like we said, it didn't take a direct route from Los Angeles or from Chicago to Los Angeles. It snaked through 8 different states: Illinois, Missouri, and Chuck has a map here that told me up. Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and California.
Yeah.
And although it didn't follow the old Santa Fe Trail, it did follow some obscure wagon trail used by minor 49ers during the California Gold Rush. So people driving on Route 66 were actually following an old wagon trail.
Well, yeah, and another cool thing too is what it did besides make it quicker and bring industry, back and forth quicker. This was the first time a lot of these people and a lot of these towns had access to a road like this.
Right.
Like back in the day, you were just kind of stuck where you were, and if you wanted to get to Los Angeles, it was a lot tougher than just hopping on what became Route 66.
Right.
Or later on I-40. Boo.
Right, and remember we said that people were spending money along the way at filling stations, at hotels, and all this. And there was kind of this celebratory idea of, let's attract these people. Let's get them to stay here. Let's get them to stop here and get their guests. Let's get them to eat here.
Uh-huh.
So all these really great, odd places sprung up.
Uh-huh.
Like there's the Twin Arrows, which is just this old store, basically, and it's 2 old telephone poles sticking out of the ground made to look like arrows. They're painted yellow and red.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, if you think about it, Chuck, if you and I were to go down Peachtree, we're not going to see 2 giant arrows sticking out of the side of the road.
Yeah.
And that could be enough for, word of mouth to get through. Like, you have to see the 2 twin arrows. They're huge and enormous and cool, and that's what's in your head over this other town that you heard nothing else about.
Right, and this is kitsch now, obviously. When we look now and see Pee-wee's Big Adventure and we see the Cabazon dinosaurs. It's like it's funny, or the world's tallest thermometer, which I've always had a problem with because it's not even a thermometer.
What does it just look like a thermometer?
Well, yeah, it's actually that's not on Route 66. That's in Baker, but every time I used to pass it, it angered me because it claims to be the world's tallest thermometer, and it's just a readout of the temperature that's really tall. It's not like it's full of mercury.
Oh.
And it's like 100 feet of mercury measuring, It's just phony.
Yeah. But probably if they did fill it with mercury, it would violate some sort of law.
Yeah.
A lot of mercury.
Route 66 is still, we'll talk about the decline of it in a minute, but it's still packed with some weird things like the Twin Arrows, the Cozy Dog Drive-In.
Mm-hmm, which looks delicious.
In Illinois, they claim, although other people claim this as well, to have invented the corn dog.
Yes.
One of our favorite things.
AKA the hot dog on a stick.
It's a corn dog.
Yeah.
And they're still open today. They've been open since the late 40s.
And did you see the sign?
No.
That was another thing, too. There signs sprung up for these places, and there's some great signs. The Cozy Dog Inn has 2 hot dogs, and they look like honeymoon hot dogs.
They're cozy.
They're very cozy, and it's just I would stop there just for the sign, and I guess that's the point, right?
Yeah, same with the Giganticus heticus.
Yeah.
Did you see this thing?
I didn't see a picture of it, no.
It looks like one of the Easter Island statues kind of buried up to its chin, maybe?
Yeah, and it's 14 feet tall, right?
14 feet above ground, yeah. I don't know how much is underground.
Yeah, so... Again, no reason for it, like the Twin Arrows, other than like to get people to stop, get out of their car, and open their wallets, right?
Right. Have you ever been to the Cadillac Ranch?
I haven't.
That's pretty cool. Like a lot of these, I kind of turn my nose up at because it's really like south of the border type stuff. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean Mexico. I mean that place in North Carolina. Anyway, Cadillac Ranch. Mm-hmm. In Texas, Amarillo, Texas, that is where you will find 10 Cadillacs from 1949 to 1963 stuck nose down into the ground. Mm-hmm. You can paint them, you can graffiti them, you can do anything you want to them.
Really? I didn't know that. I just assumed that the graffiti was...
Now they encourage it.
Oh, okay.
And it's part of the allure. And that was a helium magnet named Stanley Marsh commissioned that in the 1970s. And then it was moved in the late 90s because it was like civilization was getting too close.
Gotcha.
So they actually moved it.
So I had that confused with the Chicken Ranch until I read the description. I was like, oh, that's not the Chicken Ranch.
What's the Chicken Ranch?
It's a famous brothel.
Oh, okay.
In Nevada, I think.
Oh.
I guess it would have to be Nevada.
Yeah. I've never been there.
I haven't either. I would like to go officially on the record one more time. I have never been there either. I saw it on, I think a HBO Real Sex special when I was 12.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
And then, Josh, there's the Meteor Crater, which I've actually been to. And that's why I pulled that page for you.
Yeah. So Chuck came up with a little extra supplemental research that included a picture and a description, and I couldn't make heads or tails of why he chose that. Now I understand why. Did you go stand in the crater and get all irradiated?
No, but that is in Amboy, California, and we did a TV commercial there. Mm-hmm. And it's across from, or it's very near Roy's Cafe, and right there on Route 66. Mm-hmm. Roy's Cafe is like the only thing around because I-40 killed Route 66 in that area. And I got a shirt. I should have worn it. It's like a little Roy's Cafe, Amboy, like a sort of like a mechanic shirt.
Nice.
Like a hipster mechanic shirt.
Very nice.
The crater's really cool, though, right, Josh?
Yeah, I think it's like 50,000 years old.
Yeah, and it's huge. It's like 2.5 miles.
Well, let me correct myself. I imagine that the dirt is far, far older than 50,000 years old, but the shape occurred 50,000 years ago.
The event
that
created the crater, the meteor. But it's enormous. Like when you see it, it's like 2.5 miles in circumference, 550 feet deep, and you drive by it and you're like, wow, what if that thing were to hit somewhere today near civilization?
Yeah.
But anyway, hats off to Roy's Cafe. They're still around today, and back in the day they had 70 people that worked there.
Yeah, at its height, when Route 66 was swinginest.
Now, when I was in there, I got a milkshake. There was like two dudes in there.
Yeah, and you hats off to still going, because there's even parts of Route 66 are just gone.
Yeah, like 15% they say is just not even there anymore. You can still drive 85% of it.
Yeah, and so let's talk about the heyday, Chuck. In the heyday, there was a TV show called Route 66 that premiered in 1960, right?
Yeah.
Had a great little swinging theme song. Nelson Riddle's Route 66. Have you heard it?
Not Bobby Troop song?
No.
Oh, okay, different.
In my opinion, it's way better. It's instrumental. But I listened to it all day today while we were researching. It's
Really?
It's a good song. And then, the TV show Route 66 was written by this guy who actually traveled the country and, like, got inspiration for the TV show as he was writing it.
Yeah.
So he was going and, like, he'd see a VA hospital, and then he was writing a story about these two main characters who are, like, they kind of represent the post-war baby boomer angst of, like, America won the war, and, like, we have all this money now, and there's a lot of, like, disenfranchisement, which led to beatniks and hippies and Jack Kerouac and all this stuff. And Route 66 became emblematic of people pushing westward toward L.A. after the war.
Yeah, Easy Rider, that was Route 66.
Yeah.
But the TV show, little factoid, it was filmed in 40 different states.
Yeah.
And that's, like, they don't even do that now.
No.
So to do that back then was, like, really revolutionary.
I know.
And Robert Redford was almost in that, too. Did you see that?
I did.
Didn't make the cut, though.
No, he didn't. 40 states
I know.
for one show.
One show. That's Route 66 right there, Josh.
Yes, it is.
So can we, are we at the decline, the sad decline?
I think we are.
Yeah, that same highway plan kind of is what killed it, because after World War II, they were like, we need people working, and we need more roads, better roads, faster roads.
Yeah. Like, we need to go against what Cyrus Avery came up with, which is just, we'll circumvent towns.
Right.
Towns slow things down.
Mm-hmm.
Towns have red lights in them.
Yeah.
We're going to create these super highways.
Yes.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, Eisenhower was inspired by the Autobahn and created the Federal Highway Act, finally.
Right.
And that pretty much killed Route 66. Like I said, I-40 killed a great portion of it. And a lot of it still runs side by side, which is the saddest part.
Yeah.
Like, you can be on Route 66 and you look to your right and you see people just, like, zooming by you, and it's really kind of depressing.
Like, you suckers.
Yeah.
Get out of the rat race.
And they're looking at us going, you hippie.
Right.
Following the old Route 66 trail.
I followed Route 66 a little bit in New Mexico when I was living in the van.
Beautiful country there.
Yeah.
On Route 66.
Yes. Historic Route 66.
Red Rocks.
That's a lot of the only way you can find Route 66 these days are historic Route 66 markers, because you were saying I-40 killed it.
Yeah.
Not only was I-40, can you say it was probably responsible? I-40 was completed in 1984.
Yeah.
And in 1985, Route 66 was officially decommissioned. So it doesn't appear on any maps
They
anymore.
basically said you're not a highway anymore.
No.
Which is really sad.
Yes.
So if you want to drive Route 66, or the portions that you can drive, you need to get a special map these days.
Yep.
And thankfully they make them that shows the old the old highway, and all the little quaint, little kitschy, cheesy things you can see and do along the way.
Yep. So, Chuck, one of the things you can see is a statue, right?
Yeah.
In Foyle, Oklahoma, right? Do you know about this?
Uh-uh.
Oh, I love this guy. There's a guy named Andy Payne, and he is the guy who the statue is of.
Okay.
Back in 1928, he won the Transcontinental Foot Race.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. This guy was part Cherokee. He was from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And he ran from Los Angeles to New York in a foot race.
Yeah.
And won 3,400 miles.
Mm-hmm.
He won a $25,000 prize. And this is 1928, so that's a substantial amount of money.
Oh, yeah.
I would probably run that for $50,000 today. I can only imagine. I didn't do the math.
If you would get, like, into New Jersey, you'd quit.
I know.
Yeah. You're not part Cherokee, though.
No, I'm not.
It's in his blood.
I'm part Choctaw.
Are you really?
No.
Oh. Because I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Like, very small part.
Gotcha. Yeah. Isn't everybody?
Yeah, I think so.
So Mr. Payne ran from New York or L.A. to New York in 573 hours, which is 23 days. right? But to make it 3,400 miles in 573 hours, he would have had to have run an average of 6 miles an hour for 23 straight days without stopping.
Right.
So God knows how fast he was running because he had to sleep at some point in time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But this guy, if you ask me, he deserved not only the $25,000.
Yeah.
I think I said $50,000 earlier, didn't I? So that's about it, huh?
Yeah, I think a lot of Route 66 is on the Registry of National Historic Places, and they're trying to preserve as much of it as they can, thanks to a bill that President Clinton signed. But it's also on a list of, what was that other list it was on? Basically saying it was...
Endangered?
Yeah. The endangered species list of highways.
Of highways.
Yeah.
Well, the problem was, it wasn't like Eisenhower was like, "Wah, I'm going to destroy Americana." It was Route 66 was too busy. It couldn't handle the traffic that it was set up for, which is the most embarrassing and humiliating experience a highway can have, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Either that or a dead end. I'd say that's pretty humiliating.
Ooh.
Poor dead end roads.
Yeah. So that's Route 66, as you were saying. It's still around. Buy a special mat. Go check it out. And just kind of drop out for a little while.
Get your kicks.
6-8 days.
Yeah.
Chuck, if you want to see any pictures, find out more about this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you can go type Route 66 in the handy search bar at howstuffworks.com, which I said I was dropping, didn't I?
Yeah.
I just don't like the word handy.
After 235 episodes, you don't like the word handy?
Not anymore.
All right.
Yeah. Just type it into the search bar, the standard normal search bar at howstuffworks.com.
Which is not at all handy.
Right. So listener mail time, huh?
Yeah, Josh, I'm going to call this, this is what you get for pledging a frat.
Okay.
Hey, Josh and Chuck, I listened to the Ghost Prison podcast and found one particular part pretty funny and relevant to something that happened to me. I've never been in a ghost prison or a political prisoner yet, but I have been held captive and tortured with music. This past fall, I pledged a fraternity at a major university. He doesn't reveal, anything, of course. That's what those guys do. One night while I was pledging, the brothers had us all show up at this kid's house with the promise of a really good time. That's when I would run screaming.
Yeah.
As soon as we walked through the door...
Hasn't this kid seen any,
I know.
movies?
What a dummy.
Yeah.
As soon as we walked through the door, we were searched, our pockets were emptied, and we were put into a really dirty, dank basement. It was probably about 12 by 12, one couch for 11 dudes. As soon as everyone got there, they slammed the door, shut off the lights, and started playing Mambo No. 5 by Lou Bega.
It's as bad as it gets.
It's as bad as it gets. If it doesn't come to mind...
And also, Lou Bega, if you listen to this podcast, we apologize, but it's true.
And get back to pumping that gas. They had it on. They had it on full blast from a pretty powerful stereo from about 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. So 6 hours straight of Lou Bega's song, Mambo No. 5. We had to raise our voices even to be able to hear each other. At 2 a.m., they abruptly turned off the music and shouted, "Go to sleep." We all breathed a sigh of relief, and then we tried to go to sleep. After about 10 minutes, we heard it playing faintly in the distance. I thought it was my mind playing tricks on me, but after about 30 minutes, it got gradually louder, and then it was full blast again, and remained on for the next 48 hours with only a 10-second break. So Jack, who was in a fraternity, had to endure that for 2 days. And the reason he didn't include all this is because that fraternity would be shut down and the university would be sued.
Oh, yeah.
If this came to light, because that is wrong.
Yeah. I'm not going to call for fraternity stories.
No.
So what should I call for?
Sorority stories.
Terrible. If you have any generic, funny, interesting story, we want to hear it. Wrap it up. Send it in an email to stuffpodcast@howstuffworks.com.
For more on this and thousands of other topics, visit howstuffworks.com. Want more How Stuff Works? Check out our blogs on the howstuffworks.com homepage. Brought to you by the reinvented 2012 Camry. It's ready. Are you?
The NFL playoffs are here, and Wild Card Weekend, powered by Verizon, is in full swing.
Man, it all comes down to this.
The stakes are high, hopes are higher, and everything is on the line.
My goodness!
It's win or go home, and every moment counts on the road to Super Bowl 60.
It's a touchdown!
Wild Card Weekend powered by Verizon. Through Monday. Visit watch.nfl.com for the full schedule.
You know, Donald, I just want to scream out into this canyon and tell the whole world T-Mobile's got home internet.
Do it, Zach.
T-Mobile's got home internet.
Let me try.
T-Mobile's got home internet.
How much is it?
What? Just $35 a month, and it's guaranteed for 5 years.
I'm switching.
Me too.
T-Mobile's got home internet, just $35 a month with auto pay and any voice line, and it's guaranteed for 5 years.
Taxes and fees apply. See T-Mobile.com/ISP for details and exclusions.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed Human.